Hey everybody, Cam Capital here. Going to do a video on Sunday for Tesla. It's April 18th, so I made a video on Tesla on Friday, obviously after market close, but had some, interesting news and situations come up with Tesla affecting their stock price. Tesla has made a big move up this past week, but news came out, it's kind of could put a damper on those things. So first off, news came out that ARK Investments, Cathie Wood, they sold off more Tesla shares on Friday. So they sold off 134,000 shares of Tesla, so worth almost 100 million shares. And they bought a lot of Coinbase shares. But so multiple days this past week where ARK has been offloading Tesla. So they may know something's up, but we'll never know the full picture. And then second, obviously Tesla's tied to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has dropped significantly, especially last night, but started pulling down on Thursday night, Friday, with the news that Turkey was banning crypto exchanges and accounts. And then over the weekend, the U.S. announced that they're going to go after like Russian-linked Bitcoin wallets, basically saying that they're using them to skirt U.S. sanctions and money launder. They'll probably look at banks now to try to circumvent the rules using the old Bitcoin money laundering scheme. That was like the big knock on Bitcoin years ago, is that it was being used for drugs and money laundering, etc. But I think it's got far more legitimacy now, and how true these money laundering things are, who knows. But that drop caused like a pretty big flash crash, really. I mean, so it was at 61K, 3 hours later down to 51K, bounced. Now we're sitting between 56 and 54K. Currently, as I'm making this video, it's at 55,361. So if you're looking at it from the close on Friday, that's about a 10% drop. Tesla had bought those Bitcoin purchases in 2020. They're still up on it a ton, but this is going to affect the stock price. So if we look here at the daily chart, these last 5 days, trading days, we made that significant move higher. We broke through resistance right at that 708, 718 level. So between like 720, 710 was acting as overhead resistance. We pushed through that and got one bounce here, 721 on Thursday, kind of the inside or a higher low on Friday, but still traded inside that candle on the close on Thursday. So if we get a downside move, where's the first area that buyers should come in? Obviously this area of resistance, so 720, 710, what was prior resistance usually acts as support, so that's going to be the first pullback zone to look to bounce. And then just looking at different indicators, obviously we have the 9 EMA sitting at 715 right now. That's also corresponding with this half standard deviation line here on the daily moving up, so that would correspond right into that 715, 720, 710 range, looking for a bounce for buyers to come in. In a scenario where this news is so bad for investors, buyers, the next area you're going to look at is where the volume's at. So the volume's at really 695 here according to the daily chart. All right, where we've had a ton of congestion over the past month. 695 area slightly below 700, and also that corresponds with the 22 and the 50 EMA, right? So if the 9 fails, look for the bounce at the 22 and the 50. They're probably going to cross tomorrow, how they open, right? 22, the next candle opens, 22 will probably cross 50. So that would be an area, the next area to look for that bounce at here on the daily. If we go out to the weekly chart, not really changing too much here. So here, weekly support 9 EMA 692. So again, that'd be the further pullback with the daily 22 and 50. And then if things get really bad, probably pull back to the 22 on the weekly. Just bottlenecked here in this consolidation we've had for the past month. So Bitcoin's made crazy moves like this before. It's not anything out of the blue, and it could get a rally. You never know. So this is just a downside risk. My video on Friday, which I'll link on that too. I'm pretty bullish on Tesla over the next couple weeks, especially with the earnings coming out. With due time next coming months, I think how the stock market's probably just going to continue melting up. Tesla could go test that 900 all-time high here, in the upcoming weeks and months throughout the summer as the stock market melts up higher. So that's what I got for you guys. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Tesla. And I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.